It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Kirkstall Brewery and it's a can of their Virtuous Aromatic Session IPA coming in at 4.5% ABV in a 330ml can. Looks really nice. Looking forward to this one. Without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. Looks lovely. 2-finger white head. I think as we pour the rest of the beer in, we might have a little bit of haze going on, but nice levels of carbonation. At the moment, a clear, strawish, light amber coloured pale ale. At this stage of the beer review, I want to say a massive thank you to our channel sponsor, Beer 52. If you click in the description box of this video, it will take you to Beer 52. If you then go to the wonderful discount code part of the website, put in Stone the Crows, you will get your first free subscription box of beer on us. All you have to do is cover the £5 postage. So there we go, a box of beer courtesy of Real Ale Craft Beer. Just put in Stone the Crows in the discount code box for your free box and £5. Just pay the £5 delivery. Job done. Look at that. It is got a slight haze going on. I've had a red can, I can't quite remember what it was, a red can, similar design, but a red, it was kind of ruby red colour on the can, and that was beautiful. It was a lovely, lovely beer, so I'm looking forward to this one. I've just unpacked the box and it's the first one I've gone for out of the box. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beers. So I'll have a little sip and we'll show you the beers that we've had in this month's box. July's box. Oh, and the little snack that comes with it. And the magazine. The Ferment magazine over there. Right, aroma. Smells good. Smells really good. A combination of lemon and grapefruit. A little bit of spiciness, a little bit of pepperiness. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. I wish I found this brewery sooner. I've had 2 beers now from this brewery and they've both been absolutely outstanding. This is an outstanding beer after just having 1 sip. Stone the Crows. Lovely, lovely beer. Really light and airy, very refreshing, sessionable at 4.5% ABV and bursting with flavour. Oh. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. You get a kind of a light, kind of strawy, wafery, kind of light biscuit cracker-like flavour to begin with. And then you're greeted with a touch of mango, a touch of passion fruit, but it's more for me a lemon and a grapefruit and maybe some orange peel. And then it goes over to being a little bit spicy and peppery with a lovely bitterness on the back end. Great stuff. Great stuff. I would happily grab four cans of this Virtuous and just sit in the garden. My favourite pastime really, sitting in the garden having a beer. Whether it's with people or me just sitting there on my own, contemplating, watching the world go by. They're based in Leeds, Kirkstall Brewery. And I think they're looking to sell their beer all over the place really, because there's a lot of different languages here on the back of the can. The ingredients are just barley and wheat. Obviously there's hops and yeast and water, but they just contain probably the, what do they call it, the allergens. Some people are allergic to it, aren't they? So I think they've got to put that on the can. It's the law. But that is amazing. That is an amazing beer. I'm really impressed with that. I'm actually really impressed with this box. I'm going to show you. So next up, I've already got them lined up with some glasses. Some of you might know I do my beer reviews in batches. Next up, it's going to be very soon actually, in the same t-shirt. It's going to be a session IPA by Siren Craft Brew, and it's the Lumina, and it's a 4.2% ABV session IPA, and I'm really looking forward to getting into that one. That was part of this month's box. The Garden Brewery Flat White Coffee Porter, 5.5% ABV. So if some of you, again, this might be new to some of you, how my format is reviewing beer, but I always review kind of like light pale ales and IPAs first, and I leave the stouts and the porters till last. So then we're going to get into the rest of them over the next few days, maybe week, because we've got quite a few of them. This is by the Garden Brewery, and it's their Micro New England IPA, coming in at 3.4% ABV. The Garden Brewery, based out of Croatia. I've already reviewed this beer. I was actually at Glen Affric Brewery, and we brewed a collaboration with them, and I stood next to the boil kettle, I believe. Yeah, it was the boil kettle. I stood next to the little boil kettle and reviewed this micro variation, micro Keller beer. It comes in at 2.8% ABV, but it's a wonderful beer. Wonderful beer. Another one I've reviewed, Whiplash Body Riddle Pale Ale. But we might do, I tell you what we'll probably do, we'll probably drink these on the live feed. The beers that I've already reviewed, I'll probably save them for the live feeds I do on a Tuesday night. And give Beer 52 a little shout out that way. That might be the best idea there. Another beer in the box, the White Hag Hop Stravaganza Hazy IPA with Crosby hops and Loughran Brewing Stores. 6.2% ABV. I like the White Hag, based out of Ireland. Same as Whiplash, based out of Ireland. This one I've not really looked at too much. Dougal's 942 Norv Caffrau Ale, American Pale Ale. I can't quite work out that font in it, everybody. If you could work out that font for me, if I can get it to... There we go. I can't work that one out. And then 3 more beers. We've got Mobley Brewhouse Big Idea Oatmeal Stout. Again, reviewed that beer, so I'll review that tonight in the live feed. I say tonight, I'm gonna do a live feed tonight. This Tuesday Night Live. So I've already reviewed this beer, but Mobley Brewhouse and this Big Idea Oatmeal Stout is fantastic. It's really good. We then have Buxton Brewery's Lupulus X Simcoe, 330ml can, 5.4% ABV. A really solid box of beer, by the way. Really solid box of beer from Beer 52. And then last but not least, Wiper and True's Milk Stout, and it's the Milkshake Milk Stout. I've not had a Wiper and True beer for a long time. I'm looking forward to this one at 5.6% ABV. Snack. Brave Roasted Chickpeas Garam Masala Limited Edition, high in protein. Fabulous. I might have a couple of them. I'm getting snackish. I might open them Brave Garam Masala chickpeas in the Siren Craft Beer video. So I'm getting peckish. And then the magazine. You also get a monthly magazine talking to you about all of the beers that you've got in your box, and there's some interviews with the brewers in there, and there's one there for Mobley Brewhouse. That'll be an interesting article, because you can never really put a face sometimes to the people who brew the beer, but this gives you the face sometimes because there's actually pictures of the people who brew the beer. You can finally put a face to it. There we are, there he is, look. Mr. He might be the brewer, I don't know, I've not really looked too much into it, but yeah, I always go out my way to read this box, this magazine about the box of beer. Really cool. And there's some recipes there as well for cooking. You all know my cooking skills. Right, rating for the Virtuous Aromatic Session IPA by Beer 52. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's almost like the kind of like the pale ales of old, where there's a little bit of bitterness on the back end, a little bit of spiciness, pepperiness is balanced, loads of grapefruit and orange peel, bit of lemon. Yeah, I like that. I like that enough to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Don't forget to check out beer52.com in the description box of this video. Boom and cheers!